There was definitely an artistry to it. You can tell that dude loves to play bass, and I can tell the two of them love to play music together.
It is time.
Welcome to Galaxy Jams. So today we're listening to Booster and their song Daggerboard on the album The Coasts. Let's get right into it.
I like the depth of the drums right from the start.
Loving that bass line already.
And that droney synth sound.
Listen to that flip. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, he didn't do it. Yeah, that's cool.
Man, that was quite a nice like layering of sounds there.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like Victor Wooten vibes with the bass, just like the thumpy like and sliding around. And I think that's Alex Vory on bass. So you know, kudos to him, man. He's really the star of the show in this intro, I think.
It reminds me a lot of Sound Tribe Sector 9.
I can hear that too, or almost like Sound Tribe mixed with a little Les Claypool in there.
Yeah,
you know?
and also I was hearing some Talking Heads kind of vibes too with like that synth sound. It reminds me of other Talking Heads songs that have like the same kind of thing where it's like this funky, jammy, propulsive rhythm with like held down by this like droney synth sound, which kind of gives it like this weird, eerie dance party type of vibe.
It's like you may find yourself
exactly. That's
listening
exactly,
to a Booster song.
Right.
You may find yourself in Colorado. And you may ask yourself. Also, let's pause it for one more second. And I just wanted to point out that in the video, there's some lyrics, a story. And they kind of like, they're telling the story, and this is chapter 3 of The Coast. And I think that's a really cool thing to do.
Yeah, me too. It's always nice when a band takes the extra step to put another medium in their artwork, right? Because a lot of bands, like, for example, they have like paintings or like, sometimes like they have like different kind of clothing and things like that. And it's nice when bands are able to, get creative with other things.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling though.
my
The bass
God,
playing is
yeah.
crazy.
MVP right there.
Out of this world bass playing.
Yeah, totally killing it. Really reminds me a lot. I was actually getting a lot of Minus the Bear vibes. Minus the Bear.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you ever heard of this local Baltimore band called Deaf Scene, but it's like
Oh,
really,
Deaf Scene.
really, they remind me a lot of them too.
Yeah, I can hear that. Or also, what's that other one? Consider the Source a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like where the bassist is obviously very technical and doing a lot of stuff.
And keeping up a lot with the melody, right? You know, not
Yeah.
just accompanying the melody, but being
The melody itself.
Yeah, because I mean, this is just a bass and drums duo in this track, and Mike Lehman, who's the drummer here, is also giving a lot of backbeat to this, which works very well. So I love it.
I really like the fact that he's using the bass to make atypical bass sounds as well. It's very percussive, and there's a lot of like that flip that he did in the beginning. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, who doesn't like a good bass solo, right?
I love that laid back feel. Brought it right back.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like that they're taking the time to cultivate this groove because like I feel like like when you have like two people, especially like sometimes there's like this feeling that you want to fill out the sound and do a lot and constantly add new things, and it's awesome when a band can kind of develop a groove and then just sit with it and let it sneak along and keep gathering different ideas about it.
And then they end up like right back at this head, which is very infectious. It's got the bass harmonics in it, these little slides. It's very Stanley Clark meets like Marcus Miller, kind of the house of bass. I said Victor Wooten. Those are like the trifecta of bassists there, and that's a big compliment I'm throwing out there. And I mean it. Like the bass actually carries this song in such a graceful way. It's really cool.
Yeah, they're truly doing a great job.
Those harmonics.
Nice.
You still got that drone.
As above, so below I am. That's cool. And yeah, that drone is really cool. I wanted to point out also Mike Lehman, the drummer on this, is technically my first drummer and one of my best friends. And it's great to hear him on this track, like still playing. He brings me all the way back to our early days. So I love that. And Alex is, like I said, employing all these like Jaco Pastorius, Stanley Clark, Marcus Miller techniques, but obviously has more of like an experimental jam thing or like post-rock thing happening, which I really like. So kudos to you guys, Booster. That's my take on it.
Yeah, the more that they played, the more that it reminded me of like Chon and like Pellini and those type of bands
Without the guitars, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But it kind of has without the guitars, but it has this like alternative rock, technical math rock type of feel to it. But when you actually get down to the instruments, it's more of like a synthy drum bass type of deal. But I like the direction that they go in because like I feel like a lot of bands that have the two piece with other modern electronic elements, they try and go in a much different direction than these guys are going, and it's awesome.
Yeah, what do you think, Kai? What's on your mind while hearing this song?
It was really good. It's definitely a different. Like I couldn't pinpoint the melody line at first until I heard it come back in the second time. But once I locked it in, I could follow with it. It was just really good. That's some of the best bass playing I think I've heard like ever. It was just amazing.
Like there was definitely an artistry to it. You can tell that dude loves to play bass, and I can tell the two of them love to play music together. Which is what you want to hear, obviously. But with a duo, it's left to the two of them. You know what I mean?
And those were harmonics from the bass, right?
Yeah, I think he's playing all of that on the bass. Everything we hear besides the drums, I'm gathering that it's all bass,
except for maybe the synth.
The little synth drone. I'm not sure how they achieve that, but. I think Alex is a player. I'm just gathering this from listening to it that knows his pedals, knows his effects, and is employing a lot of this stuff to like draw a lot of character out of the bass.
That's really cool.
Yeah, when I'm listening to it, I get kind of nostalgic car ride vibes. Like, I'm sitting in the back seat, my parents are driving, I'm playing Game Boy, and the street signs keep giving me this flash of light on the Game Boy, so I like can't really play unless I get that street sign right. And so it's really giving me a nice flashback, to my childhood.
That's so specific, but I can I love it when music can kind of transcend things and take you to a place if you like close your eyes and really think about it. And I think this album, I can't wait to dig into the rest. I really haven't yet, and I feel terrible because it's one of my best friends. And I'm definitely going to dig into the rest of this album, and I think you guys should too if you liked what you heard,
All right, well, we're Galaxy Jams, and that was Daggerboard by Booster.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kai here with Galaxy Jams. I hope you enjoyed that React video. If you didn't know, we live stream a music improv show every single Tuesday, and we'd love to have you there. But if you want to hear what we sound like, just give us 30 seconds.